Hey everyone, it's Sunday, which means it's time for story time. Sorry I missed last week. I actually just got really busy with working here and then completely forgot about even doing my story. But to make up for it, I have a really awesome guest that you can already see is heading right your way. This is Skittles, and Skittles is a Brazilian rainbow boa. Now, rainbow boas are awesome snakes that get their name from the iridescence that we can see in her skin. Now, she's a very active snake right now, which is pretty awesome. But rainbow boas are known for getting not only long like this, but also not very thick. Typically, rainbow boas are kind of a thinner bodied snake. They're what we consider a medium-sized boa. So, her skin has this awesome kind of copper tone to it, and they're known for having these 3 stripes that go down their head and then these circular patterns on their body. Now, the colors can range in different types of rust, brown, orange, and even like darker. Some can be like almost black colored, but they always have this nice iridescence to their skin. Now, just like other boas in her region, she's gonna be eating things like rodents and birds. She's a very good swimmer. She may eat some aquatic life, but for the most part, it's gonna be things like rodents. Now, she also has these awesome heat pits on her face, which you may have saw when she tried to do a extreme close-up there. There you go. So those squares on the front of her face help her pick up heat signatures. So just like other snakes, when she's flicking her tongue, she can pick up the pheromonal signal of animals. With these heat pits, she can also detect their heat signatures. So it's almost like being able to see in the dark in a way. She's got a very tight grip. She was really taking a nice stranglehold on my arm for a little bit, and then I loosened her up, and now she wants to get curious and check everything out. For whatever reason, she's really loving the camera, which is a good thing. I like an active snake that wants to do close-ups and kind of show you what she looks like. Also gives you a chance to see the iridescence in her skin, this beautiful pattern, not to mention the very rhythmic and calming way that snakes move. So, with it being Pride Month, and the symbol of pride being a rainbow, I thought a rainbow boa would be appropriate. And I also went down to the Capital Area District Library, and they have an awesome Pride section of books. And in that one, I picked one called When You Adopt a Pugicorn. This book is by Matilda Rose and illustrated by Tim Budgeon. And it's about a special pug that is also a unicorn. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started on our story, and we'll see how much Skittles here will sit still for the story. Hopefully not make it too difficult for me. All right, looks like you're ready to be read to. Next time you're in Fairyland, make sure you pay a visit to Mrs. Paw's Haven for magical pets in the town of Twinkleton under Beanstalk. It's truly an enchanting place. There are baby dragons, talking llamas, beautiful phoenixes, and even playful starwhals. But the most magical pets of all are the unicorns. Every year, young princesses and princes arrive in their carriages to pick up a perfect unicorn pet. This year was no different. First came Princess Mia. She chose friendly Fluttertoes. Prince Elfie chose shy Glitterhorn. And Princess Ruby chose stylish Mellow Curls. Last to arrive was little Princess Ava. "I'd like a unicorn, please, with sparkly hooves, a rainbow-colored mane, and a very long and swishy tail." "Dear me," said Mrs. Paws, the shop's owner. "It looks like we're all out of unicorns. But don't worry, I have just the thing." "Oh," said Ava, "what is it?" "It's a Pugicorn," said Mrs. Paws. The Pugicorn was small and round, with a funny, snuffly nose, a curly little tail, and a rainbow-colored horn. Thought Princess Ava. Pugicorn wasn't quite what she had in mind. But Ava had an idea. "Guess what, Pugicorn? I'm going to turn you into the best unicorn ever. You'll just need to think unicorn." But thinking unicorn didn't help Pugicorn keeping up at the Galloping Gala. It didn't help him sit still at the fairy's garden party. Pugicorn definitely wasn't thinking unicorn on his way home from the mane and tail salon, or at Prince Party Pants' pet show. And as for leaping over rainbows, nope, no chance. You're the worst unicorn ever, said Princess Ava. I'm going to the unicorn picnic and you're not invited. So Princess Ava stopped off to the enchanted forest, leaving poor Pugicorn all alone. A little rainbow tear fell down Pugicorn's cheek. Thinking unicorn does not come naturally when you're a Pugicorn. At first, Princess Ava had a wonderful time at the picnic, playing unicorn hoopla, watching the unicorn rainbow race, and petting the unicorn's flowy manes. I wish I had a unicorn, Ava thought lovingly. But soon Ava began to miss Pugicorn. Her friends' pets were graceful and elegant, but none of them were short and round and the perfect size for snuggling. And while swishing tails were pretty, Princess Ava missed a certain curly tail. I think we should go since the sun is setting, said Ava to her friends. She was eager to get home before dark. But everything looked different in the dark. Which way was the palace? This way, asked Princess Mia. But Fluttertoes didn't want to get her dainty hooves muddy. Down here, asked Prince Elfie. But Glitterhorn refused to tangle her mane on the nasty prickly branches. Through these trees, suggested Princess Ruby. But an owl hooted loudly above them and Mellow Curls swooned with shock. You see, unicorns may look dazzlingly beautiful, but they're absolutely no good in a crisis. Then, just when they thought things couldn't get any worse, the panicking princesses and princess heard a rustling, snuffling sound deep in the forest. A monster, shrieked Princess Ruby. What if it eats our confetti cakes, said Princess Mia. What if it eats us, squeaked Prince Elfie. The sound came closer, and closer, and closer, until... Pugicorn, gasped Ava. Her little loyal pet had come to save them, rainbow lights shining from his magical horn. A creepy forest was no match for plucky little Pugicorn. Together, the princesses, princes, and their unicorns followed Pugicorn as he led them home, squelching slip-slop through the mud, stepping carefully over the prickly bramble bushes, and leaping wee across the stream. Safely back at the palace, Ava gave Pugicorn a tummy rub, and she even let him chew on her second favorite slipper. I'm sorry I tried to change you, said Ava. You're not a unicorn. You're Pugicorn, my Pugicorn, and that's much, much better. Pugicorn's horn glowed with happiness. So everyone in Fairyland lived happily ever after. Princesses, princes, Pugicorns, and not-so-perfect unicorns. And Mrs. Paw's Haven for magical pets had never been busier. The most wished-for, longed-for pets in Fairyland? Pugicorns. The end. So, this was a great book about how we may think things are perfect or a certain animal or person is perfect, but really no one and nothing is perfect. Everything has its flaws. And sometimes the thing that you think is most flawed may end up being more perfect than you thought it was. What it's really saying is you're perfect just the way you are. You don't need to change anything about yourself. And Ava even said that about Pugicorn, that she never should have tried to change him. And you shouldn't try to change yourself either. So, I hope you learned a cool lesson from Pugicorn, and I hope you enjoyed learning about Skittles, our rainbow boa. So, I will see you guys next time.